Hello and welcome back to the Novice Lumberjack, where I figured it would be neat to show you guys what I just discovered on my two Jonsered 490s. So, I am getting ready to send one of these off to Iowa, to Tim. Tim runs a Facebook page called Iowa Performance Saws. And anyways, check him out. He has a really great surprise for the channel, and he graciously offered to trade, and so he's going to get one of these. I haven't decided which one yet, but I was breaking them apart to make sure that both pistons and cylinders look good, and both of them look fantastic. This one's the one I got from Ryan, and it has staining. I swear to God, that's all it is. It's no scoring whatsoever. I personally have never seen this before, but then again, I'm not a pro. This one right here looks totally pristine. So honestly, I'll probably keep this one. But this one is, I mean, I feel totally good sending it. So let me see if I can get zoomed in here. Yeah. Man, it totally looks on camera like it's scored, but it is not scored. That's crazy. Anyways, but what I wanted to show you guys was this really neat little thing. So this is the saw that has the heat warmers, or the handle warmers, and that's why I think I'm going to keep this one, because that's unique. Even though he'd probably need it worse in Iowa than I do here, but it's unique, and I like it. It's cool. I'm going to keep this one. But what happens is, literally, all of these are tubes. All these are just little rubber tubes, and the rubber tube runs through this handle, top handle, and then it runs down here as well. So you can see it right there. There it is. And it goes into the handles. But all it's doing is capturing exhaust fumes from this side right here, and just supplies a little bit of heat. So I figured, well, let's see if there's any real difference between these two mufflers. So this is the non-heated muffler, heated handle muffler, and oh, it's hard to do this with only one hand. There we go. All right. So that's all it is. It's got this piece right here that seems utterly useless. But goes right there, comes out, it hits this shield, goes down and through those holes for spark arrestor type stuff, and then it comes out through this little hole, little tiny hole, and then there's a deflector on that goes on that. It comes through that deflector. So anyway, so there's that. This one over here, exact same thing, with only one real difference, and that is the hookup right there. They've just welded a nut on there, and they got this little block right here that transfers the fumes. The fumes just can go down there. In no way are the fumes forced to go down there. That's it. I don't know. That's pretty nifty. I've always thought that heated handles were electrical. And maybe they are. I don't know. I thought whenever you got the heated grips, I thought it was a electrical wire going around there, because I'm thinking of a motorcycle. That's the way they are on motorcycles. You've got actual some amperage going through there, through that little wire, and it generates some heat. So anyways, I just thought that was neat, and thought that you guys would like me to share it with you. So yeah, that's really it, I guess. But anyways, if you want to check out and get a preview on what I am going to get from Tim, check out his Facebook page, Iowa Performance Saws. And I think he's supposed to be putting a post up there what I'm going to be getting, and I am very excited about it. Yeah, I just am, you know, like a giddy little school girl boy. Yeah. So I just got scared to death. So I just did this little video, right? Showing you guys that I'm going to send the chainsaw with the staining on the piston. And I drained it of all the gas and the oil. Oh, gosh, this is funny. So I drained it of all the gas and oil, and I fired it up to get all the gas out of the fuel line. You know, I'm melting this stuff. So anyways, so I was like, yep. And I had to pull it a few times, and I was like, yeah, this thing's got great compression. Fantastic compression. But as I was pulling it, I was thinking, maybe the staining is because of blow-by. And so maybe it needs a new ring. Maybe that makes sense to me. I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments if that's what's going on. Why is that piston staining like that? 'Cause there is no scoring whatsoever. And I'm like, well, I ain't never seen anything like that. But yeah, it makes sense that to think that, yeah, it probably needs a new ring. But it's got great compression, and I'm pulling it. You know, I haven't started it since the last time I made a video on it, so it's been a couple weeks, and so I had to pull it like, I don't know, 5 times, and it hit, and I managed to get the choke real quick, and it stayed running, and it for like 3 seconds, and then it just locked down, and I thought, oh my God. Are you kidding me? Is there actually something wrong with that piston? So this is what it was. Remember, I told you this thing had a an 8-pin 325 chain sprocket on it, and I switched it out. Well, whenever I did, I didn't lock down that clutch enough, and so that sprocket got behind this drum, or whatever, clutch drum, and that's what caused it to lock down. So I'm going to get that loose real quick and show you guys. Okay, so we did it. Yeah, so anyways, we're all good now. As my grandpa would say, it locked down tight as a Dick's hat band. Anyways, so here it is. And Tim, do not fire this thing up without a bar and chain on it, because that clutch is still kind of loose. I don't have any way of tightening it besides smacking it with a screwdriver and hammer. So anyways, I was scared to death. I was like, oh no, those pistons and cylinders are so hard to come by. Anyways, that's enough for this video. And see ya. There she is, Tim. All nuzzled in there. Nice. Now, for those of you guys that don't know how to pack a chainsaw, here's what you do. You find a box that fits pretty good and snug, like this one. This works out good for little 16-inch chainsaws. I'm 16-inch, my 50cc small chainsaws. Where's the dimensions on this thing? Well, I don't see any dimensions. Well, I don't know. There it is. 16 3/8 by 12 5/8 by 12 5/8. Anyways, whatever. It's not important. It's a pretty small box. But here's what you got to do. Number one, draining of oil. Every chainsaw leaks oil. It's just a matter of how long it takes for it to leak. So, drain the oil out of it best you can. The second thing is drain the gas out of it. Of course you got to drain the gas out of it. But what I like to do is what I did with this one, and that is fire it up after the gas has been drained out of it. So you really suck all of that fuel out of the fuel line. So we're good to go on that end. And then you want good sturdy cardboard on the bottom side. And of course on all sides. I have put them in there where I've put cardboard on all, 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, top and bottom 6. But anyways, you got some kind of filler material. If you don't have good filler material, I have used old clothes. Whoever gets these things is going to throw that crap away anyways. And so, well, I mean, if it's a couple old shirts, they can use them as shop rags or they can throw them away, whatever. But that right there is going to hold that in really, really well. I've got it packed up nice and tight. And whenever it gets to him, the cardboard in front and the cardboard behind is important because, of course, the cardboard on the bottom too, because these things get thrown around. But if that chainsaw is sliding inside that box, the handle will poke out through the corner or something like that. The front could be slammed up against something and you just broke your case. So protect these things, guys. And there you have it. This is a gem. This is a gem of a little chainsaw, and you're going to like it. Yeah, I know. I'm glad I've got the other one sitting right there.